Hey, hello everybody, it's Richard Blackstone with today's Create One Love Note. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a love note. Yeah, right, from me to you. And then we're going to talk about it for a minute, see how it applies to your daily life. So let's go ahead and start with a love note. Okay, the love note says, let your dominant intent to be to go with the flow of life and experience joy as much as possible. Now that sounds good. Good start. Pretend you're on a raft on the river, and you want to get to a point downriver to attend a wonderful party in your honor. Now, the easiest and most effective way to get there is to just go with the flow of the water until you reach your destination, right? You wouldn't want to paddle upstream because that would take you away from your destination, and it requires a lot of effort. Now, the flow of life is the same way. Everything you want is downstream. And you can easily and effortlessly get to wherever you want to go if you just go with the flow of life and allow it to take you there. Okay, got it. Your responsibility is to be aware of where you are and what you desire so that you don't flow past it and miss it. Now, the key is to be happy, because when you're in the flow, you are aligned with source energy. And the energy manifests itself in your life as the emotion of joy. Feel joy as much as possible. This is it. This is simple. This is the coolest thing about this game of life on planet Earth. You are never left in a void. You never are. You're never sink or swim, because you're always floating. And you're floating on this eternal flow of well-being that emanates from the universe and from this source of everything that exists, because all it is well-being. All this source energy, everything that it is everything that is made up of, is this concept called unconditional love. Love. And so this love is flowing constantly throughout this beautiful universe of ours, of relativity, and so you get to be ensconced in that flow of well-being at all times. Even in your darkest moments, the well-being is still there. All you have to do is open your eyes to it and allow it. It's never away from you. Never. You're never separate from this flow of well-being. Never. You're ensconced in it. You're right now, just look around you. You can't see it. Well, okay, let's just call it air. That air you're ensconced in is made up of well-being, and this well-being comes from the source of everything that exists. So the more you're in alignment with this well-being, the more joy you feel, because that's what the feeling of the source is all the time. The source is always in joy because it is total unconditional love, and unconditional love manifests itself as the emotion of joy. So really one of the keys to life, and this is really cool, is to take on a state of being, and that's what we're always in, a state of being, and take on this state of being called joy. Because when you do that, you line yourself up with the source of well-being. And that's the key. The more you're in alignment with the source of well-being, the more you understand how this game works, and the more intuition you get, the more ideas that you accept unconditionally, because you realize, man, that feels good to me, so it's got to be coming from the source. And if it feels good, do it. Remember that one? If it feels good, do it. Well, that comes from this whole philosophy of life. Because when you feel good, you're in alignment with source energy. When you feel bad, you are pushing against source energy. You're resisting source energy. So that's the simple emotional guidance system that's with you at all times. If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Just stop doing it and go do something that does feel good. And it may just be a shift in perspective of doing something just a little bit different. Or here's the key. Here's the real key. Just add love to whatever you're doing, and then it'll change everything. Okay, so that's it for today. I've got a small bit. I'm just going to let that go to the answer machine. And let's see. We've got a gift for you too. Before you take off, I want to give you something free so you can keep going on your journey. And what we've got today is a ebook from the Blueprint for Manifesting system. It's called 3 Foundation Pillars. Just go to getblueprintformanifesting.com and pick her up there. It's really cool ebook, and there's an audio there too, and the audio's good. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the love note. Man, it was powerful. It's so beautiful how the symmetry of it all works. So anyway, go out, have a great day. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. And until then, as always, live in love. Thanks again.